everyone, a wild jaybird here, and there's a certain issue that I wanted to come on here about to talk about. I think I'll start off with certain things. Sorry for that, mess up word. I don't know what to start off with, but I guess we'll go with the first thing first. Character, my pronouns, and my OC's pronouns. Now, when I play with Warrior, she mentions me as a she, and I don't know if she doesn't get it, but that's just not the case. I am actually non-binary. I go by they, them. And if you don't get it, that's fine. Not forcing you to, but that's just what I go by, how I be preferred to be mentioned by. As for your Comet and Diamond, my OC, my OC and my sister's OC, the arcade's kids, are kind of misgendered. I know I've called Diamond a she, but he's also a he because at the time he's gender fluid, but now he's me and my sister both came up with the fact, he's like a trans man. He's a guy. And as for Comet, they're non-binary like me. But when their past life, they were trans too, but they were a boy to a girl, like Diamond was a girl to a boy. Yeah. Comet is non-binary, Diamond is trans, but, basically trans demi-boy, meaning he goes by he, they. So, yada yada. Diamond they also have their partners. Diamond, which I said, is shipped with Crow. Comet is shipped with Anna. Yes. Diamond's pan. That Comet the lesbian. Woman kisser, man kisser. Another thing is off topic. Well, not off topic, but going away from the stuff that I needed to say about Diamond and Comet. Another thing, when I was first playing Destiny with Warrior, and I don't know if she means to do this or anything, but she said at the time she had said, her character has the actual Ace of Spades and Diamond has the replica, which I usually speak up about things when I don't feel right about them, but when I mean someone new, and I'm game, because I have to it takes me a process to know I can trust them, to call them a friend or something. I haven't known them a while, Warrior a while. So it's if, and I'm not trying to be rude about it, but it's yeah, I talk and play with you, but it's we're not there, and I'm not gonna put my whole ass trust into you just in case something happens, because me and my sister have met a lot of bad people that have broken our trust. And I should have mentioned this earlier, I know, but it's really awkward, and it feels like something that shouldn't be mentioned. But yeah, that was a little bit off topic, but should be mentioned. What else do I want to say? Yeah, the Ace of Diamond. She's saying that Diamond has the replica. I know Guardians can all have the Ace of Spades, but Diamond, my AU, has the real thing. Yes, Warrior, in your AU, you can have your Guardian have the real Ace of Spades, but Diamond doesn't, because to say he has a replica of his own father's gun is saying that he doesn't get any of his shit, and and Comet have the stuff that belonged to Cade, including the Colonel, the chicken. You know. And also, like I said before, with mentioning Diamond and Comet's partners, small issues with like having problems with an ex-friend of me and my sister's obsessing over them, because Diamond and Crow's ship is Strawberry Birds, Comet and Anna's ship is Flaming Asteroid. Problem with that, and I need to mention this, is I don't want people like obsessing over the ships, because like you can like them and make like things about them, but don't like obsess over them to where you're making a whole bunch of shit about them. Also, like, favoritism, don't do that. If you're gonna talk about my OC, you have to mention Comet, because like they rely on each other. They're all they have of each other. They have their mother, yes, but like Diamond and Comet lost their dad, Cade. They lost their adoptive sister, Amanda, who is someone they grew up with. They lost their brother, who's a part of their triplets. They're triplets, by the way, not just twins. Ace died too. So Comet and Diamond are really dependent on each other, and they don't go anywhere without each other. So, yeah, no favoritism. If you're gonna make something about Diamond, you have to make Comet, because, like, something I mentioned, and my sister has problems being left out. Like, I'm still trying to break her of that to make sure she's not left out, and I like that people are actually including her and stuff. Like, where you're adding Comet with Diamond in her series. But, like, it's really important that, to me, you care about both Diamond and Comet's well-beings, because they're siblings and they care about each other, and one should never be prioritized over the other. And that's a boundary for both me and my sister, and I hope you respect that, including with the shit about the ships. What's another thing? Oh, for the Wayne, I don't know how to say the beginning of your name, but for the Wayne Was person, your video about Diamond being confused about someone's gender really doesn't make sense to me or my sister, as Diamond was designed to be gender neutral, like, not exactly look like they have a gender, and they wouldn't exactly assume someone's gender. But I know I know you probably don't know much about Diamond, because Norla's warrior. But yeah, I would just wait because I was planning on making, like, a series about my OC's lore. You already saw that with the triplets and Angel 8. But yeah, I would just say wait for that, because I've already got lists for it, and I've explained everything. But I think that's it. Otherwise, Diamond and Comet are, like, really, they're chaotic but take things seriously, and don't take things seriously, but being chaotic isn't their entire personality. Like, for example, Comet's a really, really big sweetheart. Comet's like 8 feet tall, by the way. And Diamond is like 5'9". Their average height. They're like extremely short. And probably shouldn't depict either of them as being weak, because, like, Comet can lift up, not Comet, Diamond can lift up his 8-foot tall sibling, ecto sibling, by the way, without a care in the world. He's also an alcoholic, but it's like I wouldn't make it to where he's so bad. He just drinks because the man's depressed. The man was like, well, him and Comet were both sad because this was during the time where their dad died. So, like, not only did Diamond take the role as the Hunter Vanguard because no other hunter wanted to do it, he was also honoring his late father. And, yeah. Oh, is there anything else? I do have to mention that, like, we're insulting Cade. Yeah, I know it's to be funny calling him an idiot, but it's like, it's either Comet or Diamond standing there watching you insult him. And, like, that's our dad. And me and my sisters are you. Comet's the Warlock Vanguard. And, yeah, Diamond's the Hunter Vanguard. And with Warrior's Guardian being a hunter, she's technically insulting her own Vanguard in front, her own Vanguard's dead, and his siblings' dead dad right in front of them. And I'm not sure if Warrior notices this or something. Maybe she doesn't realize it. I don't think I talked about it. I don't think I have. But sometimes she talks over me and I don't think she acknowledges half of what I say. And that could be just, my problems. Maybe I don't talk too loud. But it's like, I made sure my mic with her, and I was like, sometimes she cuts me off and I don't think she means to, but it's like, yeah. But anyways, I thought I was going to make this and make like a gacha background with myself and then have Diamond and Comet plushies in the background, but I just decided to do this because I wanted to finish the final shape early. Speaking of which, Comet's gonna be saying bye to her dad first. I flipped the coin. It got Comet was heads, Diamond was tails. Both need to be respected, by the way, so when I go in as Comet, and give them attention too. Sorry if I mess up because I'm like, yeah. Give them attention too, just like you would give both the attention to Comet and Diamond because they're both saying goodbye to their dad again. Because he's not staying. And that's both their dads. So it's like, be considerate of both of them. They're both losing their dad. And yeah.